Boo. Support first. Academia, media, I know there's someone there. There is a pathway I can get through somehow. Government, charity, I just kind of given up on. Academia, media. The thought of sending more emails. I'm going to send some emails to Film 4 tomorrow, maybe. We'll see. Now I've got a cold. I don't normally get that ill, but I've had a cold for like over a week. So it is support. But earlier I was saying... Sorry. Earlier I was saying how if somebody invests in the future, if somebody invests in my creativity, then it could lead to short films, maybe scenes, but professional. Then a bit further down the road, I wouldn't mind if somebody directed me with one of my ideas and possibly scripts, because I haven't sat down with script writing for years, but I do enjoy it. I wouldn't mind if someone else was the director, but I would be asking questions, and it would be like my university, and it would be exciting. And as long as everyone was on the same wavelength, maybe I do watch too many films, or I have watched too many films, and it's like the reality for so many people is almost like a fantasy for me, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. I know it's a possibility to be making movies, and I'm going to be doing that on my own no matter what, but to make movies with a budget and backing and investment, and I think they could make some money. I think they'd at least make their money back and some, Let's start with one future idea anyway, but I don't want to get ahead of myself because I do need support. It is from, I don't know, to keep going with academia. Professor of Humanities, Psychology and Criminology. I think that's good. That's good enough, man. And like I said, it's all there. The groundwork is there, kind of thing. I can flesh it out. I can layer it. And I'm going to be doing that for my whole life. But I got rid of the word students. A couple of years ago I had a Facebook profile because I'd done my creativity. I'd done time slips. And then I went, whoa, this is like a doctorate or whatever. So then I had a new page called Professor Joe O'Donoghue. And in my head it was kind of like, well, an audience would be kind of like students. But I was a bit younger then, and now I see it as just people. If anyone wants to come on time slips or whatever, or look at my art, or if I go on other social medias in the future, which I'm not sure, maybe Twitter. I don't want too many because they clutter my brain. But if anybody wants to come on and read up and go through my ideas, what I've done so far, then into the future, then they're just people. I just see people as people, and I'm not a preacher. I love talking about mental health. I love exploring mental health, but I am like Professor of Humanities, and a Professor of Humanities and a preacher. or a priest or whatever, they kind of cross over a little bit, I think. But mostly, I like to look at, psychology of the self, myself. I like to make it kind of dramatic, but to explore it at the same time and to heighten it. And I've got a lot of things to do. I don't even want to talk about... I don't even know if in this video I've mentioned academia, media, government, charity already, because that might have been the last video I did. I tried to do one earlier, but I deleted it. You know what I think about being blacklisted and ostracised and societal psychopathy. I try and make things pretty easy. I mean, it is kind of easy to get to grips with it if you're balanced. If you're a balanced person, you can get to grips with some of these ideas. But if you're not, and you're ill, and you've been too negative, then I don't know. What do I look like? What do I even look like to someone like that? I must look like scum. I must be subhuman. But I don't treat people like that. Even if people are blacklisting and ostracising, I don't see them as scum or vile. I see them as ill. Yeah, a lot of those people are not going to be very nice, if not all of them. And they're people, they're not on my wavelength. And we're not like-minded enough. Anyway. So I am a bit pissed off, especially with Channel 4. The BBC I give up on fucking ages ago. Academia, when they shut you down, it's like when the media and academia and government and charity, which kind of crosses between all three of the others, when they shut you down, you start to realise how small the country is, how closed it can be to someone, especially like me, someone on the outside, outsider, insider. It takes almost like an outsider. In my case, I'm blacklisted professor. And that other thing, a true genius. So it takes someone like that, me, being on the outside, to almost become an insider. And it's crazy. It's ridiculous, but at the same time, it's very... With mental health, it can be so kind of... Situations can be so ridiculous, but because of mental health and psychopathy, they can be so complex and troublesome at the same time. So, I don't know. I haven't really done much kind of acting or performance art, especially in these videos. I done one kind of a few days ago, but I haven't really gone off on one. I haven't been in the zone not properly, since 2018. Anyway, I better go. See you later.